Eric, I heard you say that you wanted to hear two words from Ethan Couch yesterday that you never actually heard. What were those words?
I'm sorry. You know, to expect probably a 16-year-old in this environment to rattle off some eloquent statement was not necessarily expected, I don't think, from the victims' families. But, even just an attempt to muster, I'm sorry, would have went a long way. And we've not heard that anywhere along the way.
Do you think he is sorry? I mean, do you think he understands what he's done?
Well, based on what you see and the emotions in the courtroom, I don't get that. I've heard his attorneys speak to that. But I can tell you that in general from the victims' families, we certainly have not seen any remorse, and we certainly have not seen any attempt to provide remorse.
The fact that this young man was sentenced to probation and treatment instead of a juvenile detention facility where he could have also gotten treatment, do you have any doubt that basically money was behind that decision, money that paid for his attorneys and paid for, fancy doctors and influenced the judge's decision about what kind of a facility for him to ultimately go to?
Had money not been available for the defense, for the expert witnesses that were there, as well as money available for an additional treatment facility typically not offered to other youthful offenders, it absolutely played into the decision that was made.
A lot had been made about Couch possibly being sent to this very expensive private facility out in California, one that his parents would foot the bill for. They had all sorts of equine therapy and yoga and cooking classes. Were you at least pleased that the judge instead remanded him to a state-run facility in Texas? Did that at least send something of a message?
Well, it is a lockdown facility. He's not going to be riding horses or taking yoga classes. So at least that is a plus. But at the end of the day, he completes his treatment. He goes home to his family. I had a warm, vibrant home that I went to every night. I now go home to a quiet, stark, sterile environment. So that's now not it's just a house. It's not a home.
I was surprised the defense lawyer for this young man said yesterday that it was the reporting on this case that distorted the facts, the so-called affluenza defense, that it should never have been the focus of the case. I was surprised by that because that defense lawyer is the one who introduced it through the doctor that he selected to testify.
Oh, absolutely. The reason they're walking it back today is because of the media outcry that followed is negative. Even if you just take away, Ethan couldn't know better because of the way he was raised, the affluenza still applies to the fact of the level of defense that was provided, of the expert witnesses that were there to testify on his behalf, and the fact that he could pay for a $450,000 facility a year. So I was actually surprised to hear them attempt to walk back the affluenza term. They created it. The outcry follows it, and now they wish that indeed that the negative focus wasn't so much around affluenza. My own opinion is that doesn't go away.
Well, Eric, I'm sorry to put you through this of having you come on and speak, but again, I do think attention on this is important. I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you.
Thank you.